Hello, everyone. I just realised my microphone is too low. How have I set this up? I'm going to blame a cat. I think a cat's knocked the microphone boom arm slightly. Yes, hello, everyone. Welcome to Rimworld. The game is currently paused because we are under attack. I believe from site stealers. I don't know for sure. What we do know... So we'll go through, if you're just tuning in, I welcome you to the stream. Very, literally, as I was wrapping up last time out, all the proximity alarms started going off. Now, what this means is within these 3 circles, so I'm presuming somewhere in the middle of the kill box, there are invisible monsters. I don't have much more information than that. I'm going to open the door. My hope is the tank is going to see them. I don't know whether the field of vision for the side guns is going to... show me or not, although the tank is very low on ammo, so it may not. It's not even got enough ammo. I'm going to open the door there just in case the line of sight will see or not. Yeah, I don't know. We are in a bit of trouble here. Like, I'm not going to lie. If depending on what this could be, if this is a big site stealer raid. The one thing we had Absol doing, Absol was charging at the point we needed. So this is bad. My hope is that it might not be a million site stealers, but we just don't know. The good news is I've got some people with guns that we can try and get here. That we can try and get ready to fight. People are awake currently. We're going to put Longbow on a bridge with a sniper rifle. Yeah, like I just don't have stuff prepared because we were busy. Last time we had the sphere, didn't we? We had the sphere doing its thing, and we were busy worried about that, and we just dealt with that. So all of the other stuff is... out of position because we were fighting that. We can send up the drone. I'm guessing I'm going to have to unpause the game to do that. Yeah. Even if the drone spots them, this is still a problem, essentially. Right, Camaro. On the bridge. We may need you as our first line of defense here. You are going to go into the fight. I don't know where is our War Queen. War Queen's charging. Twingo has a gun. One of the things I fear is this battle's going to get messy and there's going to be a lot of friendly fire. There is a really strong chance that there is going to be a whole host of friendly fire, which we're going to try and avoid, but the crossfire here could be pretty bad while we try and worse than the Chrysler. But worse, like, I don't know. I'm going to unpause it. I really hope it's just a small site stealer party. We might be able to take that down, but I don't know. Also, Normanton, thank you for the donation, saying I would like to ask my character's relationship chances. We always check if they survive the battle. All right. Also, all hail our Lord and Saviour. Cube! I mean, if the Cube could save us from whatever the hell is about to unfold here, that would be nice. Kurt, thank you for the bits. Saying, good luck, present Alex. I appreciate it. I'm going to bloody need it, I think, with what we're going to run into here. Cora, thank you for the resubscription. The resubscription, 46th month. Thank you so much. Saying, insert something smart here. Again, I hope you survive the fight. And Drake, thank you for the resubscription. The 16th month. A rolled car salute to you from Jazz. Is that time again? Time my choreographer's husband searching through rituals, catching raiders, and sticking pins into voodoo dolls. Since you're getting going, you are married to me now. That is very much the Cora method at the moment. Blindas with a bit saying I'm going to hide in panic room. No, you're not. You're on the front lines, my friends. You have a Bren. You've got a power. I think you've got the Bren. You're the Bren? That looks like a Bren to me. Yeah, you're going to be fighting this one. There is a chance the turrets might swivel and hit our own people, but I don't have any, like, this is just something that's going to happen here. We are going to try and, hope that we don't get this. Good news is, yeah, everybody does seem to be largely awake at the moment. So the soldiers, a lot of the good soldiers, I don't want Firebird being risked in this, but you know they may have to be. The auto mortars are turned off. The auto mortars are not firing for good reason. For good reason. Petrolhead, you have a gun, you have a scar, get down there. I mean, this battle line I think is going to change a lot as this goes on. We're going to be falling back and yeah, a lot's about to happen here. Right, I'm going to unpause the game. Okay, drone, go. Right, animals. Animals. I don't want you getting Caleb's in a really dangerous spot there. I hope it's a Revenant. A Revenant would be so much better than if it's Sight Stealers. That door is open, but the tank can't fire, and the tank certainly hasn't got... Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the tank around and see if I can spot anything. God, that's... Just having that. It's the fear of just the lights coming on and I don't know what's happening. The good news is the dogs have got out of the way. Domestic Canadian is on the way. Crossbow, you have a sniper rifle. You're going to come and join. Incognito, you don't have a gun. Forever, you do. Blanco, you do. Right, Blanco, my friend, over here. Right, time to move. Get everybody in position. It's got to be Sight Stealers, right? Ooh, A, it seems to have buggered off, and B, that was a weird sound. That sounded more like a Revenant sound. Nope. Sight Stealer. Oh, Absol, you legend! It might only be the one. Absol has found it. Go on, Absol. How good are you at taking out... It looks like it might only be one. Because... it stopped pinging it up. I mean, we sent out the little drone. Ah. Yeah, that sucks. That's bad. That's really bad. Does the drone... I mean, we're going to kill this one, right? That's gone. So that is really the, like, that's like the pre-raid, isn't it? That. There's going to be a lot more. There's going to be so much more. We need to fix Absol, you are right. Because we don't know. I guess we can undraft everyone, right? Because otherwise everyone's going to be sad. The slightly scary thing is... They got to our base and they did not set off any of our other detectors. I don't quite know how they did that. Like... We have a detector, or either that or I missed it. We have a detector there, we have a detector there, we have one there. Like, to get to... How do they get to the kill box? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I do need to shout at Private Dylan to go and fix. Oh, Private Dylan? Oh, Anthony's going to go do it. Can Anthony do it? I mean, that's great. If you can... Can you repair? Okay, you can. I think. No. Can you not? Okay, we're gonna wake you up. I like Lombo's idea of parking a tank there. You know what? This one... Right. This one here is remote control. I have a... you know what? I have a cunning plan here. And this is not a Baldric cunning plan. This is a genuinely quite good plan. I'm going to park a Redeemer on my kill box entrance, and when the things go off, I'm just going to run it backwards and forwards and squish Sight Stealers. Literally, all I need... Oh, how the... Bugger. Bugger. Who's awake? Hendog. Hendog, I require... Actually, I require you to drive that, and I require you to drive that, because we really need to move them out of the way. Right. Start that, move that out of the way. Start that, and also move... Just move things out of the way. Okay. You are out of the way. Turn off, unload. Turn off, unload. Right, open that up. Please do not run over Anthony or Oddle. Right, go on. Right, can ladder get out of the way? Yes. Okay, Absol is no longer incapacitated. Fantastic. Oh, hello Eve. How are you doing? You good? Okay, I'm going to take it as a yes, Eve. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Parked a little too far. I was trying to turn it around. Funnily enough, it doesn't drive. It's a bit difficult to drive. Hey, Eve. How are you? Are you behaving yourself? Or are you going to... No, you're going to get comfy and sit on my lap and curl up into a little ball. That's fine. Right. The tank is positioned. I'm not going to auto-fire flamethrower cannons because I'll probably set fire to my base. Oh, my arm is getting head-butted. I know, Evie. I know. Right. Right, I'm just going to turn off the tank. I'm currently resting my arm on Eve's head because she has put herself there, and I guess I can't use the armrest of the chair anymore, so Eve's little noggin will have to do, won't it, Evie? She does not care one bit. Right, thank you for giving me the armrest back now. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is my best bet. Here we have got Absol. Absol may get run over by a tank if things happen. We will see, really. Oh, they're building like the wall lamps. I did try and set them up to, you know, be building everything here. That was for the possible night horrors turning up. Ooh, where do I want a power line getting there? I guess we can just build one down the external wall there at some point. What I need to do, actually... Expand allowed areas. Okay, we're going to expand some inside the wall areas. So the reason why I'm doing this is I generally like to keep people inside the walls if I can when things are going wrong. But I also want them to, like, at the moment, I know a raid is coming. Like, we know something bad is happening. So, if I tell them to stay inside the walls, I do want them to still... I don't know how long I'm going to be telling them this, so I want them to be able to still tend to the crops as much as possible, even if I don't like quite how close... I mean, these fields are pretty close to the kill box, but, you know, it'll do. I guess we can let them in there if needed. I mean, it is, I'm going to say, on the relatively safer front. But we shall see. Right, tank. I'm not sure if tanks actually give us vision in this one. I mean, this is needing to be rearmed. How far does that shoot? Never far enough, but it is more about just being able to see. Don't think I was waiting any orders, so we need chem fuel. I mean, how much chem fuel can I load into this? 500? But chem fuel's unbelievably light. 1,000 chem fuel in it. Will it's done a lot of fighting already, so like we know it's going to. Yeah, we fought off the. I forgot we'd fought off those as well. Yeah, the Gore Hulks. Oh, you absolute asshole of a game. You absolute. There are many words I'm not going to say because my channel will get demonetized, but that is what I am currently thinking about the game. Oh, that's so many. I know my colony is huge. But that's so many people that are ill with malaria. Oh my god. Tommy, Lado, Crossbow, Tactical, Blindas, Blanco, Sergio, Chris, Numot, Matthew, Twingo, Forever, Kurt, Benjamin, Dylan, Halogen, Nicky, No Face, Jet, Dirk, Dan, Oddle. Oh, that's so much. Giggles. Who's Giggles? I'm presuming that's a guest. Maybe. Prisoner? Okay. What is it? Oh, it's Disenchantment. That's the one that has Giggles. Is it Giggles? Disenchantment? Not for very many episodes. God, I don't know how many people watching this would have seen that. But yeah. I mean, I don't care about Prisoner. You've got death refusal. You can die of malaria. Good lord. Climber, thank you for the donation. So, you know, why don't I just chill in my room? I've got a lion in there, I'll be safe. By the way, how am I doing? Oh yeah, we're going to do a romance check, weren't we? Normanton wanted to know how it was going. I've got to try and find where characters are. Right, Normanton, let's go and have... I'm just going to... You know what? If I'm not playing the game, it's fine. Oh, bloody hell, that's the best chance I think I've ever seen. 25% chance with Kurt. Damn. That is some good going. You have got a chance. Like, you have got a chance. Unlike most of it that goes on here. Climber, also with the donation, was asking, what are the chances? Where is Climber in my list of far too many people? Not the worst chance. Not the worst chance either. What is this? People with romantic chances. Like over 20%. That doesn't seem right. Hold on, let's bring us back down to reality. I mean, for Cora, that's honestly quite positive. Multiple people, more than 1%. The cabbages have been in the air, it would seem. Brady, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I was very disappointed with the Dunkin' Donuts at the airport. They only sell plain donuts. Oh, dearie me. That is going to be a boo to you from me, from chat. You are fully deserved in your boos right there. Have I got everyone set on patient immediately? Are they going to pissing list? I bet they're not. Stop mining in the quarry. Go to... Oh, I think lots of people are going to the hospital, but I think I'm going to have to just let them kind of figure themselves out a bit here. Oh, no, Numot's one of our best doctors. I can't remember who all of our good doctors are. Where are we going? What am I looking for? Doctor. Kurt's good. Hippo's alright. Nikki's good. We know Nikki's sick. Guy is good. Jet is not the best, but I think Jet's ill. Anyone not ill? Okay, I guess if you tend to Nikki, or maybe Numot, and then they can just sort of tend to each, like they can just start the train of tending, might be the way to go, because I think they... Do you get up? Oh, you are sleeping. Right, okay. Numot, Well, you know what? I'm just going to have to tell you. Sorry, Nikki. Like, I appreciate... Okay, Dan's doing that. Prado's just... Like, we're just going to have to start trying to tend to as many people as we can. Okay, Nikki, you do need Psych IT, so I'm not going to be too judgmental here. But... Like, I know Nikki needs to rest, but we also need someone to start tending to these people. And Nikki's now lost their bed. Dan, if you can tend... Like, this is literally just a case of if you can tend to... I feel like we're just going to have to tend to at this point. Okay, Twingo's malaria is under control. No one else's is. I mean, we have plenty of medicine. Medicine isn't a crazy problem here. Domestic Canadian. Can you tend to? No. I do need Numot to rest. Right, what I possibly need to do... I tell you what, this might actually kill us. Not necessarily the malaria, but what's going to kill us is everybody is sick as a bunch of site stealers turn up. Like, that is going to ruin us. I don't have any good way of dealing with that. I mean, yeah, we've got a bunch of people who are sick in their bedrooms that we cannot get to at the moment. Like, there's so many sick people here that we just cannot. Halogen, are you actually able to doctor? Okay, right, Halogen. Okay, go tend to forever. We actually have to micromanage the absolute crap out of everyone here. Is Kurt? Right, Kurt hasn't been tended to. Okay, D's Nuts is doing that. You tend to Matthew. Cora, can you doctor? Actually, yeah, Cora, you can. Did not realise you were a decent doctor. I keep forgetting that you are actually not a bad doctor now. You get down there, tend to Chris. No Face, you are sick. We'll try and shove you in a bed somewhere. I mean, yeah, so the thing we've got, if Site Stealers turn up, we're going to use a tank as a battering ram and hope that works. It's the only chance I've got. I can't use the Harlequin because internally it'll just blow everything. It'll blow our base to pieces. So we're going to have to use ramming speed from the Mython, basically. I mean, I think malaria... I would not be surprised if a couple of people die from malaria here. I hope not. Like, I'm sitting here going, I hope not. Gee, I mean, malaria is a bad thing. Like, malaria is serious. I mean, we're talking reality here. Malaria is a serious, serious problem. And in this game, it is also a damn serious problem. Lado's tough. Lado's doing a great job of fighting that malaria. Okay, we are going to have to 1,000,000% get some medicine in Private Dylan. Private Dylan is possibly one of the most important that we have here. Right, Halogen. Who else needs tending to? Don't want you to romance people. I want you to fix people. I can't even remember if you were a doctor. I think you were. God, I don't know who's not in hospital, who should be. Okay, you lot are all fine. Brady's fine. Skeleton's fine. Normanton's fine. Forever we tended to... Those lot are fine. Peter is okay. Okay, Dan is not okay. Dan's done a really good job of saving others. I'll give you that, Dan. Great work. Nikki has been tended to. Everyone else, I think, is fine. Yeah, Peter, you're like, I mean, anyone who hasn't got malaria is doing all right at the moment, not gonna lie. If you have avoided the malaria plague, you are doing well. I wish there was a way to just check that everyone who has malaria has been tended to. Dan's the last one, I think. Cora, Dan, I'll tell you what, if Dan does end up dying, you have done one hell of a job saving others. Like, a maximum respect for the efforts you have gone to, admittedly told by me, but you have really done great things saving others in that. I think that is everybody now either in hospital. Oh, I guess I didn't check down in the bottom bedrooms. Okay, they are all fine. I mean, like, this is just the initial tending to the various bits. Tending to Brash? Oh, okay, so, in fact, oh, that helps. Right, okay. So, of 25 that got malaria, 3 were prisoners. That makes it slightly better. That I won't complain about too much. I mean, if the prisoners die, I don't want the prisoners to die, of course not. If they do, lot less important than my colonists. Way less important than my colonists. But yeah. Right, has tactical been attended to? They have. Dan. I think Dan has done a hell of a job. Like, you have gone above and beyond to try and save everyone. I'm hoping now. Got good medicine. I'm hoping now that the tending to will have worked. God, it's gonna be so bad if sight stealers turn up. Don't know. I mean, I don't know much about malaria. Don't know how much they can still move with malaria. Chat is believing the cube will save them. That sounds like a cult. No, wait, the cube is a cult. We know this. But yeah, let's see how. Neither of you two sick. No, okay. I mean, yeah, like, our hospital is just not built for 50% of the colonists becoming sick instantaneously. Like, we can deal with injuries, battlefield injuries. They don't normally get that high. I mean, maybe we need a bigger hospital. I don't know where to put it. I don't have space for a bigger hospital. That is the problem. Yeah, I don't know where on earth I'd build another hospital. Like an emergency overflow hospital, which we hope we never use, but might have to at some point. Who knows? Right. I digress. It's been a really tough start. Noodle, thank you very much for the donation. So, is our storyteller trying to punish us for our stream of good... our stream a couple of weeks ago when the worst thing that happened was mortaring our own base? Yeah, maybe. The storyteller does like to ramp it up sometimes. This does very much feel rampy, doesn't it? This is definitely something going on here, isn't it? This is a punishing turn of events. Naughty Mouse, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 7th month. A broadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you so much for the continued support. Drake, thank you for the bits. Also, Drake, thank you for the gifted sub as well. So a rollcast salute to you. Also, Drake saying, if we need to avoid too many colonists getting sick, sacrifice some prisoners. I mean, if it was an option, I probably would. I'm sorry. But, You know, I guess it's just the RNG picking who gets sick in the colony and all that. Bengi, thank you for the bits. Saying, to be honest, this is not the start we expected after last week's cliffhanger. So good storytelling. Yeah, it has subverted mine and I guess your expectations. I was expecting to be dealing with a lot of site stealers, and instead we've dealt with one, and then everyone got sick. Maybe the site stealer brought malaria. That's the story I'm going to choose to believe. It had some sort of, you know, malaria transmission going on. And that's what did it. But yeah. Absol, good luck spotting site stealers. This is when there's going to be like a tiny crack in the base and we're going to be in so much trouble. Like, yeah. No, okay. We know our defences are solid because the site stealer tried to get into the base. It only turned around when Absol came out of their hut and it decided to go straight for Absol. Not sure why, but it did. As it stands, yeah. We are in a relatively okay sort of place. Hey, Dagon. You can't see this, but Dagon has just jumped on the back of my chair. Full speed, jumped to the back, clawed her way up, and was like trying to pull. Well, I say try and pull, but like as she was pulling the chair back, you know, there's some weight, not much on her, but okay. Lado is really fighting malaria very well. Shame Lado is completely useless at doctor. Lado is literally just a soldier who can build and occasionally grow some plants. Surprisingly well-rounded. And everyone who is in the hospital now seems to be doing okay. I am worried about Dan. Yeah, I am right to worry about Dan, because Dan was up and about a lot there. And it was wonderful that you were able to help as many as you did. But it is concerning. But never mind. Sakura, Sakura, what was it? No. Actually, why is your... Oh, elongated fingers. I guess that's just a genetic trait. I was gonna say, I was looking for it, I just noticed the extra 10%. It's like, you've got no bionic parts. How have you managed that? Ah, genie. You can say, yeah, that'll do it. Elongated fingers. Long delicate improve the carrier's manipulation capacity. Aids with many tasks, especially crafting and construction. There you go. Dagon is also shouting in the background. Thank you, Dagon. I appreciate it. Your information is invaluable to us. Honest. Jet. I mean, you are beating malaria currently. Numot. We do, like, you are another character that I really desperately need to make sure survives. So, like please. Numot's a very good doctor. So, we do really want to make sure that Numot survives here. Game, please give it, like, please. It did say the site stealer raid could happen instantly or in a few days. I really hope it's gone for the few days option. If we've got that, we might be okay. It's poor malaria-stricken colony. Can't even really send. Wait, Private. Oh no, wait, hold on. Private Dylan was in the. I can shout at Private Dylan to go in the hospital. Private Dylan? No, making components. Private Dylan, hospital. The reason I can... So I'm going to shout at Private Dylan in hospital, and then the good old Paul Vereen can wander down and will be in the control radius, can be drafted and park on the bridge. So we will have some good defences here. I don't know how good the War Queen would be against site stealers. I feel like it would be pretty good. Because, like... Yeah, I think the Pulverine Mark II would probably... Because it's got lots of little adds. We know it's quite tanky. Can do some damage. So... Oh, Benjamin! Oh, you... Okay, right. Now, look. You've both got malaria. Can you just be sick in hospital and not be idiots? We're going to have to put you in separate wards, you absolute muppets. Literally over calling someone an armadillo. I almost don't want to tend to them, but I kind of have to. Yeah, you get back to hospital. Absolute muppets. Straight jackets, I like the thinking. I like the thinking there. That seems like a genuinely great idea. Right. Okay, I can force Dan onto bed rest wherever Dan has wandered off to if I can find them. Dan, if there, this is more though if there is a spare bed as well. Someone else can do that. Cora. Okay, Brady's going to tend there. Okay, Hen Dog's over there. Okay, Captain Kurt's going to do that. Not to worry about feeding. Okay, that's fine. Everyone is taken care for. I mean, we could squeeze a couple more beds in here by the time they're built. I'm pretty sure we will be out. I'd say we'll be out of the event, but I don't know. There's also the part of my brain that's like, no, I want this to look right. And it's stupid when we're in an emergency situation, but yeah, we also do need people to be able to move around and stuff. I don't know whether they'll build them in time, particularly. We have got very good medicine. I think we will. I think most will survive this. But yeah, Private Dylan I'm definitely concerned about. Okay. Sight Stealers are on their way. Now, I don't know whether, as Longbow said, I don't know whether a driver in the tank is going to let me see. Right. This may well be 2 battle stations, really. Those who are not doctoring are going to fight here. Longbow, this is so bad. I'm hoping. I mean, is there a chance? I guess there's a chance we lose the tank. I would imagine it would be super unlikely to get through the armor on that one, but we do certainly know that this is going to be bad. Petrolhead, are you a soldier? You are. Into the trenches we go. Who else have we got with a gun? Okay, Ligma, you're not injured. Minigun is what we want here. Minigun is 100% what we want. Noodle brain. Get over here. MG, yeah, MG. No sleepy time for you. You're in the fight now. Normanton, you have a bullet storm. Prepare for war. Like it does. It's just, you have a gun. You can shoot. In the trenches you go. I mean, hopefully it's going to work, this one. Guy Incognito is busy harvesting the cabbages. I'm sorry. Instead, what you're going to do is just fall back, really. I know, yeah, Calgus says some of the doctors aren't quite tending as well. I mean, yeah, it's probably, we're going to have to try and stop using the injured doctor, the sick doctors doing this, but that's a problem for future Alex. Current Alex has to deal with Sight Stealers. Oh, that's a bit odd, actually. Why are they pinged up there? Didn't it ping up there first? I guess maybe they've spawned in. Obviously they've spawned in up this bit. And the group is... Okay, the group is moving. Oh, we do need to stop the animals. You make a really good, really good point. The last thing we need is an animal wandering out. Yeah, you make a very good point. Thank you for reminding me. Right. Cora, yeah, you go tend to people. That proximity. Okay, so there are sight stealers down here. They are close. Tank is on. Tank is fired up and ready to squish. I mean, I guess I could shove someone in there and just fire speculation rockets at it. I guess when that proximity sensor goes up, that's when we've got our own troubles. Oh, Absol's out of command range. What is Absol doing? Patrolling, but it's patrolling terribly. Here we go. That did it. I mean, it just works. Honestly, I was expecting considerably more than 2. That doesn't seem quite right. I'm sure. Oh, is that one going off? Yep. Okay, that's a concern. Right, I'm gonna have to. Everybody, no reason. Leave the walls. Stay inside. No matter what. No matter what. So some sight stealers are coming from the south. I didn't see that one set off, but there's so many. Also, they could have spawned there and tried to sneak around. Yeah, if they spawned that side, you wouldn't ping it. Okay. Another one there. Okay, there's quite a lot of them. Tank, continue to squish. More are turning up. More are turning up. Absol! Absol killed one! Absol, you legend! Try not to run you over with a tank, I'm sorry. I mean, there are definitely still more. Yeah, Absol has legit killed one of these, I think. I'm not sure which one. But the sight stealers are very, very weak. It doesn't take a huge amount to kill them. But it's still impressive for the little Militor to have got to kill. Another proximity detector. Oh, Christ. That one's pinging up there. It's got to be in that little gap. I guess they do path that way, don't they? Here we go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the tank does reveal them. Oh, I think we've ran over. We've had to run over Absol. Okay, we know Absol's dead. That's fine. Absol can be revived. We have the technology. The Absol death is less of an issue here compared to the other potential deaths. And the various malaria issues. The tank can continue doing its thing. Okay, there's more coming from that way. More coming from that way too. These are my current thoughts. Those are the thoughts going on in the brain. As I said, the tank is doing pretty good. Right. And splat, splat, splat. Yeah, the tank is just great at pulling aggro. They want to kill the tank. We have done a brilliant job there of splatting. Any proximity detectors currently going off? When we know sight stealers were revealed. I can't see any more detectors. Currently triggered. Currently alerting us. I mean, yeah, how much damage? Oh, wow. The worst, the front armor plating has taken 14% damage. It's ran over 44 sight stealers and Absol. I'm sorry, Absol. I know you got, you know, it was a sight stealer, some damage, but yeah. Okay. The tank does the job. The tank really does the job there. I mean, yeah, it's quite effective. I've said it before and I'll say it again. What I really need in this game is one of the army bulldozers. Like, that's all we need. That would basically... It's just a big armoured bulldozer. And I don't need guns, I just need a lot of armour plating. And... like, there are... Oh, no, actually, no, even better. No, what I want is I want the minesweeper vehicles. The ones with the big spinny thing on the flail on the front. Like a big, heavily armoured I say minesweeper. I don't know what its actual proper designation would be. I'm sorry. But one of those mine clearance ones that's like impervious, almost impervious to explosion. Something like that with a big flail on the front. Would really work here, wouldn't it? that would do some. That would solve most of the problems. Oh, I should also undraft all of you. Nothing got through. Please return to your everyday lives. I apologise for leaving you on guard duty there. But yeah, that would work. That would work. Very, very well indeed. Pulverine can stay on the bridge unless they need to... Right, Sergio, no. Back to hospital with you. You tend to Chris. How is Numot? Numot's doing okay. Okay, Numot's doing alright. Numot's at 36%. Private Dylan's 27. Private Dylan is beating malaria. As is Benjamin. Is anyone not beating malaria? No Face is doing great. Twingo, fantastic. Dan is the one I'm most concerned about, but it is now considerably beating malaria. So that is good news. Domestic Canadian is not infected. Apologies to the people that had to stand out for a long time in that, because that's not great. There are going to be some people. Okay, Blindas. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, Blanco. Oh, Blanco, that's not what we need. Oh. I don't know about the... Honestly, the prisoners, this is just... this. I just don't care. You'll come back to life anyway. They are all winning it, surprisingly. Food poisoning and malaria feels bad. That feels atrocious. Blanco's having a really bad day. I'm sorry, Blanco. I'm so sorry. Tommy is doing okay. There's going to be a lot of people get very, very sick by the end of this. But yeah. Christ. About the rest of you. Tactical, I feel like I should shout at you to get back into bed as well. I mean, look, we have Healer Mech Serum. We can use it. We will use it, but only as a last resort. Has Blanco wandered off again? Blanco, what are you... Blanco. Studying a Revenant. Blanco, go to the hospital. It's just... I will say, look, I'm going to give you credit and respect where it is due. That is some commitment. That is some commitment to research right there. However, you are going to kill yourself. That malaria and food poisoning general horribleness. I mean, Halogen is just doing a spot of fishing. You know what? I can't be bothered to shout at you for that one. You are currently beating malaria, so I'm going to take that as a win. Hello, Cass. I know. Malaria sucks. Yeah, he's really talkative. Are you trying to just shout over the sound of the AC? Because it is... I don't know whether you can hear... I said it before. If you ever can hear it on my streams, I do apologise. And I can turn it off if it gets too annoying. But it's relatively... Certainly not quiet. I can definitely hear it and I have to turn up my TV and whatever. But I think because it's on and it's quite loud, Cassie's now properly shouting. Oh. Okay. Firebird's sister, MG's daughter, has turned up. That happens. Quite MG's family. Can we just put like a big plague sign on the door? Just don't come in. Don't come in. Malaria is only mosquitoes. I presume malaria is only transferable by blood, which would be mosquitoes. I presume. I could be wrong. I don't know anything about diseases, but like the only way you hear malaria being spread is mosquitoes, so I presume it's blood based. So it's not like you're going to be able to contract it just by being close. You can, but anybody says it's a parasite, so not contagious. So yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Like you can be next to a person with it and it's not going to infect you, like the flu, for example. I need warm clothes. I don't care. Noodle Bread say I need to play Plaguing. I've not played that in a long time. Good game, good fun. But yeah, have not played it. Don't really know. I think I completed it once in one of the very early versions. Like, I'm sure it's a lot more complicated now and much more in depth than it was when I played it. But yeah, I don't know anything about infectious diseases and so on. I'm useless with that stuff. What the? Where did that come from? Hold on. No, wait. Have they changed the... Oh, I was going to say, where the hell has that come from? That's changed. That's different. They've updated it. The long-wave radio looks different. I was very confused. But that's because, obviously, the mod's updated at some point. It's now just got different graphics to it. Okay, well, that's cool. It's taken me an hour to notice that it has changed, but it is cool. So, there we go. The more you know. I'm going to turn off my tanks unless the proximity detectors go off. I'm going to say I think we are out of the weeds for the moment in terms of the horrible site stealers. Not out of the weeds for everything, but you know. Have we illuminated our base well enough is probably the next question, because we were working on that, because I was told of the horrors that can come for us. I actually don't even know if like this base is illuminated well enough. I don't even know how to check. Is there a way to check? Not sure. Oh, is Chimera still in the red tank? Jeez, you've lived in the tank for like a day. I'm glad I left food in there. Thank you for reminding me. Good thing there was food. I guess I would have had. Did you eat? Oh, you eaten 2 meals. Camaro, you have done very well. You have followed orders exquisitely. That's just like incompetent commander has just given a stupid order, and you know Camaro didn't want to question it and break that order, even if it was a stupid one. But yeah. Oh dear. Right, Tommy is tending to Nikki, which isn't great. 10 quality isn't amazing. It's not terrible though, so like I'm gonna sit there and you know, at least that's something. Is there a... I know, we got the people out of these tanks when we moved them. They jumped out immediately. And this one never had anything. It was just a big drone, basically. Oh, God, I'm having a yawn now. Not helpful. Where's me... Speaking of drones, where's that stupid thing gone? I don't think I've lost another one. Why do they always... Why do I always lose drones? I don't know. I swear I parked it over here. I don't know. It's gone. I'll build another one because it is useful for fighting revenants. Blindas, weren't you sick? Just going to shout at you. And Halogen just loves fishing. Do you love fishing? You are a violent... Oh, no, sorry. You are a You are a psychopath that is incapable of violence. Caused by backstory farmer's daughter, caused by backstory reptile research. How does that happen? Now, I am very, very, very far away from an expert on this. Would that even be possible? Could a like, say, literal certified, could a psychopath literally be in, like, wouldn't the psychopath part overrule the, in case, like, I just, yeah. I feel like those two would be... That would be an impossible combination. Like, I don't think you could be a psychopath if you work... Like, I'm not going to say that, you know... I mean, psychopath is just like... Psychopath is like no empathy and, like, no concept of... I guess sort of right or wrong, sort or... Actually, I would probably say better if I look on here. Hold on, let me just go... I'm not the person to talk about this. Agent Halogen has no empathy. The suffering of others doesn't bother her at all. She doesn't mind if others are butchered, left unburied, imprisoned, or sold to slavery, unless it affects her. I don't know all the details. This is way too deep for a FailRace stream on a Wednesday evening. But, like... I guess you could have a psychopath with no empathy, but like they might not care what happens to others, but they're just not going to inflict pain on others. I guess. I guess like the. I guess in theory the violence tends to go with it because they don't care about the consequences, but I guess it doesn't mean they have to be. They just don't care about. They wouldn't care about the consequences. I don't know. I'd have to. Someone smarter than me will have to tackle that question, because I don't know. Bloody hell, Lado. Gee, have you got some? I guess maybe iron wills. No, that's mental break threshold. That's mighty impressive. We should probably... we should check on that obelisk. I actually think we're probably good to let people out of the walls now. I think we are safe. I think all is clear, as far as I'm aware. I guess animals can also... be unrestricted, release all of the dogs, and then release those animals back to the wild. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Lado's minorly injured from the stupid fight, but Lado's going to be the first to kick malaria. If we start getting people healed, then we'll have more hospital beds and all of that kind of thing. I can't resurrect. At the moment, I can't resurrect Absol. Private Dylan's got to do it. Private Dylan's dealing with malaria. So after that, then we can do that. I love how we are literally using crap. How are we using garbage medicine on prisoners? Yeah, they are actually doing quite well. Sure. The rest of the base is functioning as intended, right? Ish. Really ish. No, I mean, it's working. We've got food stockpiled. So even though while the crops aren't really being harvested very well, it's better than nothing. We should start moving our tanks back into their normal positions, though, at some point. Maybe at night we can do it. Okay, Eve the cat has released a quagga, which is good. Oh, where's the drone? Found it. What on earth? Droney McDroneface, what are you doing? It's out of battery, isn't it? Oh, for God's sake. Right, reinstall Droney McDroneface. Go over here. Someone can grab it. I don't know who's going to get it. Cowley, maybe? Oh no, they're releasing stuff. Firebird, they would say if we get unnatural darkness, that would be awful. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Yeah. I hope we don't. I hope we don't. Because it'll just be tanks battering ram approach. Yeah, we can rebuild. We can rebuild the grazing area. That is a good point. Actually, that was on my list of things I needed to do. What was area 2? Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, you can go back out into your fields for food and everything. So, there we go. There is... everything is running fairly smoothly. Private Dylan is being fed. How are you doing, Private Dylan? You are possibly the one I'm most concerned about. You are beating malaria at the moment. Oh, Lado's done malaria. Lado's beaten malaria, you legend. Tommy's fine. Ew. Whoever doctored that one was it right? Forever's not great. Jet's going to be fine. Yeah, Numot will be okay. Odal will be fine. No Face is doing okay. Dan... oh, Dan's going to beat malaria too. Crossbow is fine. Blanco is going to be alright. They're just having a terrible day. I've got some questions. What are you doing? Why do you think there's an enemy over there? I mean, could you go charge up your battery first? That's weird and concerning. I mean, I do have a thing I can do. Can't remember which group of this it was now, but I mean, maybe an injured Sight Stealer? Like, it doesn't really look like it, does it? That's super odd. If it was a Revenant, I could run it over. And it would work. We have done that before. That's so strange. Like, I don't really have any explanation for that. It's not doing anything, so I'm not gonna worry at this moment in time. What are we doing over here? Oh, we're moving all the Sight Stealers into the corpse trees. That's fair. That works. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. Right, all of them lot. Don't set fire to me cabbages! I actually don't know where it hit. I think it hit over there. Okay, you've set fire to the fields. The cabbages are alright. Do not fear. Do not fear. The flash storm is over. Only one fire was really close to our base. And even then, it was largely outside it. I might as well include this in the home base. To be fair, I could possibly build another wall. Enclose this area in. Now, the reason I've not done is I kind of use it to get the tanks out. Pretty much. Probably Probably build a bridge over this river for the tanks as well, shouldn't I? In the grand scheme of things. Ah, you are fantastic for helping. Thank you. Calm down the monolith. Yeah, as flash storms go, that one's been very minor. Like, that will burn itself out over there. We have many beets to harvest now. Lado is in the fields. He's got better from malaria. Off to the fields with you. We're just going to be constantly checking on this lot. I think they're going to be okay. There's a couple of slightly... I guess there's some of the... What are you doing? Okay, you're going to... Well, you can go feed them. I don't care. I don't care too much about the prisoners. If they die, they die. We don't want them to die, but if they do, I'm just going to not worry. Nikki is, you know, 20% ahead. The Geneva Convention, whatever, didn't hear me say that about the prisoners, by the way. You're like, you know... To be fair, we do treat our prison... In the grand scheme of Rimworld... We treat our prisoners, and all. I've watched Spiffing Bit play this game. We treat our prisoners with a hell of a lot more respect than Spiff. There are minimal war crimes. We're not stealing organs. But, you know, when it comes to malaria, they are a lesser priority. Is basically what I'm saying. Malaria treatment, less important. Oh wow, we've almost got through to Charret. Just my luck, we recruit them and they didn't die of malaria. I mean, yeah, we treat our prisoners better than the Smith is a low bar. Really low bar. But we do it. We do it. Like, you know, we're not that bad. We're not that bad in the grand scheme of things. Compared to where else you could land in Rimworld, getting captured by us is a pretty chill experience. You know, we are tending to them, we're feeding them, we're giving them medicine, we're not licking organs. Like, you know, pretty chill experience. Blindas, thank you for the bits. So I have a t-shirt for that. Oh wait, I missed something, hold on. Oh wait, I've gone through the wrong order. Normanton, thank you for the donation. So can we see what we are donating to help you with next, please? Hail Cube. I haven't actually got a donation goal at the moment. Anything donated will go to just, you know, helping keeping the channel going at the moment. There's nothing crazy specific. But yeah, it will just be going towards the general channel and life maintenance, you know. But I do appreciate it, thank you. Firebird, thank you for the bits. So maybe we need some special flares. I should probably build some of those revealing flares, whatever they're called. I've forgotten the name of them. Yeah, should probably do that. Should probably do that at some point. I don't think anything was there. I think that drone was doing a false reading because we drove the tank around and that was fine. Paul, thank you for bits, saying Dagon had found her way into the game. Dagon! Nope. No, Dagon's not in here. Oh, I can see Dagon. She's on the stairs. Dagon, stay away from the game. She was jingling around earlier. Drake, thank you for bits. So here's a second t-shirt idea I had. Please go. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Saying I got a t-shirt to wear, which is printed on the following. I took part in a random GTA race, but all I got was an air tug, a lawnmower, and this lousy t-shirt. Yeah, that works quite well. Also, the other one was Absol got one, then he got ran over, and all I got to prove that is this lousy t-shirt. Yeah, Absol. I mean, Absol got a kill. It is the first kill from Absol, so even if Absol got splattered by the tank, I'm still going to take it as a win for Absol in that. Absol's corpse has been moved. Absol's corpse is up here. That's fine. No one's going to, like, it can stay up there, and then we will fix it up. We will get Absol. We'll get Absol repaired, just for this very moment in time. Private Dylan has got other things on their mind. Pengi, thank you for the bits. It's like it's a new recruiting scheme. Join our colony and we will cure your malaria. I mean, that is true. I feel like, because we're looking at these characters, right? And I mean, you've got asthma. Okay, join our colony and we will fix your asthma. It will be gone. We can give you bionic lungs. I feel like that's a pretty strong pitch. Oh no! No! Who's awake? Who's closest and a good doctor? Actually, Huntsman has got to get... I don't think I can force... These Nuts is a pretty good doctor. Wait, how do I want you to... we'll go with that. If we go... if you can, like, pick up, I don't know, 8 medicine? Right, Huntsman. Unfortunately, I can't really tell Huntsman to... Okay, we've kind of grabbed them and just like, stop being an idiot. Huntsman, please go to your bed so we can tend to you. Right. Tend to Huntsman. There we go. Oh, the death trees are sprouting. Well, considering they were... How many corpses have been fed? That makes sense. Oh, I guess maybe I'll undraft you. Prioritise tending to Huntsman. There we go. Come on. Okay, you did succeed. You've done well. Have you cured it? I mean, you've stopped tending? No, okay, no, you're going to get some more, are you? I don't really know what you're doing, these nuts. Another Harbinger tree has sprouted. Hey! Oh, good news! Huntsman is a 14-year-old Mally. Huntsman has done very well. Tim Hortons is 15. Our dogs are old. But Huntsman is all good. All good. Well done, everyone. Yeah, the Caleb German Shepherd is old now. How old is Caleb? 20. That's so old for a German Shepherd. In perfect health as well. Like, not a single health problem. Not a single health problem for Caleb, the 20-year-old German Shepherd. You did have a heart attack, didn't you, I think, at one point? I think so. Okay, you're fine. Like, you're going to be fine. Forever is all good. Turbo has just beaten it. Tactical, easily beating it. Blanco, no. Tell you what, Blanco, considering you had food pot, like, Blanco was in a really bad way, and Blanco's really done well in fighting this malaria. Much better than some of these other ones. Twingo does very much look like a dwarf who should be digging a hole. But yeah, no face. It's going to be fine as well. Yeah, I don't think malaria is going to claim anybody. Had we not had the tanks to squish the site stealers, this would have been a very different story, I think. But okay, knew it was going to be fine as well. Paul, thank you very much for the bits. So, can you fit a double bed in my room, as I have a feeling my colonist will be in a relationship soon? If you're planning on kidnapping someone, I'm not allowing it. What are your chances? Okay, I'll tell you what, if you're looking like you've got any chances at all, I will consider your request. I mean, it's not looking great, is it? It's only 15%. I'm not sure a 15% chance warrants an upgrade to a double bed there, does it? Does it now? I mean, you're better than Cora, sure, but that's not difficult. Sorry, Cora. That's just not difficult at all in this one. But there we go. Oh, it's possible. Yeah, actually, Caleb. Yeah, I think I did miss Caleb. I do apologize. So much's been going on this one. It's been ridiculous. So much has happened in the first hour. Yeah, Caleb did donate. Thank you, Caleb. Do appreciate it. I think if the cube and sphere were Borg, does that mean the Sight Stealers are Romulans, since they can turn invisible? I don't know enough about Star Trek, I'm afraid. And can the Romulans do that? I don't know. I know the Borg have a cube. My knowledge of Star Trek is really bad. I've watched some of the modern ones because they came out on Netflix or what? I was once some in the cinema. But why is there a fire? It's down there. Like I've watched a tiny. I've watched more like Battlestar Galactica. I watched relatively semi-recently. I enjoyed that. I probably would enjoy Star Trek, but I've never watched it really, so I don't know. Romulans and Klingons can clothe their shit up. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Sure. I'm sorry, the Star Trek jokes will not work for me. Also, Sergio, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, thing also necessary with the hospital. You never built the health monitor things for after the big hospital mortaring. Okay. Well, this thing here covers just about all the ones in that room, but I guess I mortared the one out of here. Which covers a lot of the... Oh, God, there's not really enough space for this, but I'm going to put it there and hope they can still get around the beds. Very badly designed, but it has kind of just been a shove whatever and make it work. I'm hoping this fire's going to go out rather than me having to keep sending people down here to... you know what? If we just do that to put out the fire. There are the small... I don't really think... I mean, I guess I can put the small ones in as well to improve... I don't know if it stacks. I don't know how it probably does, knowing Rimworld. What am I looking for? Misc, maybe? These. Only way it's possible. Attaching more than one Vitals monitor to the same bed will have no effect. I don't think it stacks because that's a Vitals monitor. Well, that's a Vitals center. So I don't think it stacks with that. I don't know. I don't even know if that is quite working properly. Okay, another corpse tree. That's cool. I mean, we've got quite a lot of corpse trees going on now, which is cool. Got 11 of the things. I guess it shows how much goes on here. Right, Simon, I do appreciate all the work. Well, okay, I clicked on you. I went to click on you first, but I missed. So I guess Camaro is going to get to drive the tank now. I'm going to let people move around. We're going to try and sort out our vehicle situation here. You're gonna... Okay, we're not going to sort. We're going to wait till night. MG, you're going to be playing tank maneuvering game. Such, I'm going to run people over if I don't, basically. So there we have it. Right. Paul, also, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. Firebird, thank you for the bits. Saying base idea, design. Build the wall and bridge over the river down the bottom and then use the old space where the tanks used to sit into new spaces or a new hospital. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could maybe... I could shuffle the tanks. I could build... Okay, let's have a look. Let's say I was to build a wall up here. I could build... I might have to build... I'd probably have to build like the double wall, wouldn't I? With a gap in the middle for zombies. Let's say I built a wall there. We could shuffle... the problem I get... I mean, there are the graves outside. I mean, I'm not the most fussed about the graves. I mean, or to be fair, we could also just build a hospital in the mountain. Like, we could convert... Considering we've got a lot of space for bedrooms that currently aren't being used... I could literally just dig out that room and make that a hospital. It's not the biggest hospital in the world, but like you could just do that. Hey, we have got a new recruit. Fantastic. Welcome. Have you? Okay, you are also going to beat your malaria, but for the moment, I'm going to shove you in the hospital. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could turn. Might be easier to turn inside the mountain into a hospital. The downside is it's further away, of course, than our original hospitals. But I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. I guess it's also heavier defended, heavier secured. Should things start going wrong, I mean, I guess like what this would be. So Pengy said, "Do you want a hospital so far away from where injuries are likely to happen?" Not really. However, how often? Like injuries from battle, we're not likely to fill this. If we fill this hospital up because of an attack, chances are we're in so much trouble. Like chances are at that point, we're in huge trouble because they will have like the raid will have gone so badly wrong. What I'm thinking here is this is like an emergency hospital for malaria, muscle power, like for those like infection problems, basically. That's my thinking. Because yeah, like we can keep these. I mean, I might as well keep this like this. I mean, I guess yeah. I say some of the storage and the quarry in the middle are taking up. So, like, I'm not too fussed about having like an overflow hospital because it's not often we're gonna get. We haven't had a big disease event for a while. So yeah, you can just have an overflow hospital for if you have basically if it's just a deal with disease event. As long as we stock it with medicine, it's not too bad. Do we have a bedroom for... I don't even think we have a bedroom for a new recruit yet. Because we haven't really been thinking about it. It's just, there's so much... I say there's so much to be done. There really is a lot of time with this. Okay, let's put some heating in. I'm figuring if I'm doing this, let's just build the rooms up fully. Like I might as well at this point. I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to forget something important. But, you know, this will be fine. Yeah, I mean, who is it said? Firebird was saying, yeah, I mean, we could probably knock through those walls and just have a really big hospital. Like, that would work. That would work. It would give us enough space. I mean, I'm going to just dig out that. Yeah, I reckon that's the way to go. We'll go for that one. It's one of those like I'm sat here going, Sakura has made a masterwork end table. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. There we go. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Saying today I tried to buy a bagel with cream cheese, but the guy behind the counter said they only accept cash. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. You are going to get a boo from me, and you are going to get a boo from chat, and you are deserving of it. I mean, it's quite good, but it's still boo-worthy. Oh, dearie me. I think you've got a tank. You know what? You can be the new person. I think everyone else who has donated, as far as I'm aware today, and I do apologise if I have missed out, but I think everyone else has an actual person. So while you have been a tank and you have helped us a lot, you are going to... You're quite a good character. We do have to fix your various ailments up. Because you've got major Alzheimer's and a bad back. Alzheimer's we can actually cure with the healer mech serum. Let's try that. Fingers crossed. Oh, actually, I'm kind of curious. Could healer mech serum get rid of that? I don't know. I've got a few healer mech serums, so I don't really mind experimenting. I should probably wait for the malaria to go. I mean, the malaria, I guess it's got immunity developed, but I guess we should wait for that to go. But after that, we'll try. Like the bad back I can fix easy with a bionic spine. Alzheimer's is much more difficult to fix. We are lucky we have magical tech, of course, but yeah. God, I can't remember how to make the healer mech serum. I can figure out how. Oh, we had to make like the luciferium, and it was very expensive. It was the making the luciferium that was the problem, wasn't it? Oh yeah, because it needs a persona core. Which, okay. I mean, well, I say that's a lot. That is just it's so much to make that. Admittedly, it's a very, very, very high-end thing. And I mean, we do have all of these resources. We're a very, very wealthy colony, so we can do that, but I'm going to try and avoid... I'm not going to use more healer mech serum than I have to, because while I can make it, it's madly expensive. Right. Bionics. Bionic spine. 4 advanced components. That's fine. Someone can work on that. Okay. Christian, we will fix you up. You will be good as new in no time. I promise. Like, we keep to our word. We said we're going to fix you up. We're not going to steal your organs. We're a good in the grand scheme of Rimworld colonies, I feel like those are relatively positive things. We've stuck to our word. We have healed them. We have not ran away with their organs. And what more could you ask for? Like at this point. Can say inhumanization can be remove the brain wipe. Could do that. The colonists do get sad. But I guess we could brain wipe if we want. I don't really care too much. Like Chris has got the inhumanization, and Chris is fine. Chris just loads up tanks, and it's quite a good shot, really. Okay, Christian can be doing that. What are you going to spend most of your time doing? Oh, you're going to be mining, aren't you? Terrible at dealing with plants. There's not much point in you doing that. You're okay at hunting. And, yeah, you're just going to sit in the mines, aren't you? You are very much another one for the mines. But that's fine. What am I saying? Inhumanization, I believe, helps them during unnatural darkness. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, like I'm not too fussed about removing that. I hope the mech serum doesn't in some ways, because I feel like that's not a massive problem. It'd be annoying to get like the death refusal removed, because yeah. Oh, not is right. Yeah, it does say on the screen if something is lit or not, doesn't it? I think. Yeah, lit 50%. I guess I'm gonna have to go around my my base. So I mean, like a wall, is okay to be dark. I guess we're just gonna have to like scroll around all of this base and try and find spots where we could be in trouble. Like so far we seem okay for a lot of this. Like all the outside areas aren't too bad. Okay, I mean, the lighting has held on. It's not in there. That's the one place we do need to improve that, we know. I think we've done a fairly good job. Maybe in this corner? I'll put a light there, try and help illuminate that corner of things. I'm going to have to put normal lights in the hydroponics room as well, aren't we? Because last thing I need is horrible, spooky stuff spawning in there. Yeah, all of that's illuminated. That's fine. That's fine. Like that corner is okay. All of these. It'd be funny if it spawned in the prison cells, but you know. That's that. No, anyway, if our natural darkness hits, the farms will stop growing unless they have sun lamps. I mean, like, we can just go and plonk sun lamps outside if we get desperate. Like, that's... If it hits, we will deal with that problem when it comes. That will again, that is a future Alex problem. Hopefully a not today Alex problem. I feel like today Alex has dealt with too many problems already. Today Alex does not want to deal with any more of them. No, should be fine. I was going to go move some tanks. Jack, you're awake. You're next to it. We are going to turn this on. Right. Off we go. Paul, thank you very much for the bits. So my colonist is at... my colonist is only at 15%, but she has a better chance of romance than me, so please give her a go. Alright, when you wake up, you can have a try at some romance, alright? We will give it a go for you when you are awake. Corey, let's say I was at 7.4% with these nuts. Am I still? Let's have a look. You are indeed 7.4% still. I mean, it's the best we've seen Cora really get, but you know. Still not a great chance. We'll turn that off. Well done, Jack, for moving a tank without injuring anybody. Oh, I'm going to do the dangerous thing. I think too many people are now waking up. To be fair, the whirlwind is actually pretty fast. Cora, don't move. Sow your cabbages. This is very dangerous. This is the most dangerous thing I've done, is trying to move my tanks back into place where they should be. It really is, though. It sucks in some ways. But yeah, literally, the most dangerous thing I do is move tanks around. So, there we go. Firebird, thank you for the bits for saying, unnatural darkness doesn't last longer than a day if you fight well. Okay, well, let's hope then. I feel like we should be able to deal with it in a day. I'm not going to say we will, but you know. Let's hope that I feel like we probably have got pretty good, like, fighting capabilities here. If we really need to, we can definitely fight. We've got a lot of people. We've got a lot of firepower. We've got remote control tanks. We will be all right. I hope. So, well, yeah, Calzo, given how the Nokia sphere went. The problem is, right, one tanky enemy is not really a problem for us. Certainly not one tanky enemy that I can send outside of the base. One tanky enemy spawn in the middle of my base, I'm in massive trouble. But like a tanky enemy outside the base, I can send my tanks after it. The problem ones we have are lots of little enemies, lots of enemies that end up in... If an enemy gets through the kill box and is in the base and is in the mess, if it's got through our defences, Site stealers are a prime example. Site stealers are a huge problem for us. Well, we caught them, you know, let's say, for example, the tank didn't reveal them all, we didn't get a tank in place in time. Site stealers running through the kill box and being in the middle of the kill box is an absolute disaster, or in the base. We haven't really got any way to deal with them. Yeah, we've got plenty of turrets around the place, the idea of helping, and it kind of helped against the zombie attacks, which was the point of having all of these additional turrets in the walls and stuff. But yeah, I don't know what we might face, but lots of small things is a really, really big problem for us. We are not that well equipped to deal with them. I'm going to try and park my tank back. I bet the second I park this is going to be a raid, and we're going to have to take the bloody tank out again. Oh, it just takes so long to manoeuvre them, because we have to go through these. And like, it is important to have these security features. Why have you gone all the way down there to turn around? The good news is it doesn't. Looks like we can get it parked without anybody being about. Okay, we will turn you off. Fantastic. Pengy saying that Alex would fight one hippo-sized duck than 243 duck-sized hippos. I mean, certainly this Rimworld colony, if those are the options, this colony would fare better, I think, with the hippo-sized duck. The one big target, because we can mortar it, we can focus fire with the tanks. Oh, Dirk spent fighting the deadly illness was enough. Oh, sorry, the time Dirk spent fighting the deadly illness was enough time for self-reflection. Actually, he's developed the fisherman trait. Oh, I mean, that's, you know, that's just a nice little trait to get. Honestly, like, no problem with that. That's just a good one. You want to do some fishing? You're happy when you're fishing? Like, life is good. Longbow's doing some fishing. I think Longbow is happy when they're fishing, from what I remember. No? You're not a big fan of fishing? I thought you were. You certainly are good at it. I did think you had the fisherman trait, but never mind. Normanton's creative, not worried about that. Who's got tattered clothes? Christy. Oh, I know why. Oh. That is because I have not signed you. Pretty sure you're going to be a soldier, weren't you, Christian? Yep. Distress signal. You've had a distress signal from a nearby camp. The frantic voice begs for immediate assistance if any against a threat. Therefore, the camp in return for help. If I could get there with a tank, I'd maybe do it, but I wish I could. Like, it's kind of tempting to go and send the Bradley over there. So the reason why I'm umming and ahhing is where my base is located. It's quite a remote location. To get out of here, even with a tank, it takes us so long. I could take the helicopter, sure. I'll get there very quickly, but I won't have the firepower I would if I sent the tank. But, yeah, the tank... So let's say we wanted to use it. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's just say we wanted to do that. Estimated time is 2 days. That's so far. If we just do that, I was just wondering what the... Like, let's say... I'm curious as to whether the game actually works properly. Yeah, okay, so you see the difference there. Right, that shows you why I'm not really venturing there. That distance that is probably more hexes than the distance I'm looking at, that travel time is only less than a day because it's on like a road. It's a long time, and I just don't think it's worth it. I'm sorry to my allies. I'm sorry that you're, you know, going to not have a good time over there. Let's build a sterile wall. Right, that can go around there. I do not know. Is there a sterile door? I don't think so. I guess we will just go with marble then. Just a really fancy base. Guess we can dig up that too. Yeah, I do agree with Noimese. We should probably get some marine armour for some colonists so that we can take on... Yeah, probably should. Probably should look at that one. Where do I want to park Bob? Bob's having a little bit of a problem with that rocket artillery truck. It's kind of good, but it's now with everything I got, it's kind of very contextually good. I guess it's good at aggroing mechs and aggroing the mech ships, like the ship parts. It's good for dealing with them. Less good for dealing with a lot of raids, because it's just not accurate enough or damaging enough. When you're dealing with 100 people running at you, it may kill 5, but it's better than nothing. Although, yeah, it misses too often. But that's fine. Oh, yeah, we're going to let Paul go and have a romantic adventure. Oh. I mean, you can go and try it. I'm just not expecting much. No, Paul's attempt failed miserably. Paul courted Normanton by joking about horseshoes. Normanton did not respond. Good effort. Didn't work. Was it a good effort? It was an effort. We're going to go with that. An effort was made. Good or not, unsure. But an effort was made. The Rimworld colonists, they are not the best here. The horseshoes are not romantic enough at all. You've got to be the cabbages. Like, we know this. We know this. Cabbages are the way in this game. But, you know, you tried. Do we send Cora off? It's falling. The romance chances are falling. It's no good. It's no good. We should have tried at the start of the stream where the chances were higher. You know, that would have been the way to go. Are all of these storage rooms illuminated? I think they are. That one seems to be out there. Does seem to be the quarry is. Don't know whether they could spawn in there. I guess we can fix that if we just mine that out. Now, I guess they could... I don't know whether they'd spawn in there. That is a dead end. Is that a dead end in there? Don't actually know if it's a dead end or not. I'm sat here not completely sure. I'm going to put that in, and if they can get to it, I guess something spawning in there could get out. There is... Oh, that's just... I would be happier if that was illuminated a bit better. That corner. Again, like, we are preparing for something that I am assuming will happen at some point. But it is worth being prepared beforehand, of course. But yeah, it's absolutely no guarantee it's going to happen today. Okay, no, along here is still fine. I'm going to say it's okay. Right. Christian. Are you... Okay, you are healed. So if we do heal a mech serum. Gonna shout at Numot. I don't even know if you need a particularly good doctor to do this. Because it's just shove them Okay. Climber is going to go and perform the operation. Not really operation, just the injection, really. Oh, Dylan, you have done great work to almost have a spine ready. Like, we've been faffing around. Oh, Climber, were you just literally just going to give them the food? Were you not actually tending to them to do the operation? I assumed you were. Okay, never mind. I'll shout at Numot. Numot! Where are you? You're going to sleep. No, you're not. Wakey, wakey. Go and find the Helamex serum and give it to Christian. It'll be fine. It'll be good. Definitely no way this is backfiring on us. Okay. What? Alright, okay. Why would... I should have guessed it would do that, but why would it do that? Like, why would you not... Alzheimer's is so much worse than a bad back. I thought it was supposed to tackle the worst problems. Why would you do that? Like, I just don't understand that game logic. I do have some more Helamex serum. I think. I've got 3. That can be a problem for tomorrow. Numot, you are allowed to sleep. Is Christian using... Okay, Christian is using one of the new rooms. New room is fine. Okay, we've got spare beds. Hospital is built. We will illuminate our hospital. Don't know why. I mean, a lot of my bases are illuminated all higgledy-piggledy, so, you know, why change a strategy? But that should do the job, and then we'll worry about other problems later. So we are generally... Christian, we can probably aircon. So the room's deeper in the caves. I can't aircon. I've got no way of exhausting the heat out of it. But because they're... Oh. Dan's just going. I mean, I guess thank you. Oh, you were the traveller that just kind of turned up, and you've just decided you want to go. You know what, Dan? I feel like you really worked incredibly hard to save a lot of the colonists. So I could arrest you and I could arrest them. I could try and capture them. But you know what? For your effort in saving everyone, I am going to. And also, how good were you? I mean, you weren't anything amazing. Like, if you were one of the best soldiers we had or something. But, no. Dan, you have done truly wonderful stuff. And you really, really did save a lot of people. Help save a lot of people with malaria. At a potential... Maybe that's why you're leaving. The potential sacrificing of yourself. Because it was a bit dangerous. But, you know what? I'm not going to. For story purposes, I think you have earned your freedom. See, look. No war crimes. Blue Green Gaming, thank you very much for the resubscription. For the 14th month, a roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. I don't keep forgetting to sub every month here on Twitch because I watch you on YouTube most of the time. No, not at all. Well, you know what? I do thank you very much for the support. It is greatly appreciated. You know, whether it's just watching on YouTube, anything is always so very, very appreciated, of course. What I was saying before I got distracted, basically, was going to be the while I am not going to... So I'm not going to aircon these rooms because I can't get the exhaust out of it. I can aircon these ones. But when they're buried in the hill, they are not too bad because they don't get as warm. Because they're buried... So technically speaking, these ones in these bedrooms here are quite a long way in a mountain, like underground, so they don't really get too hot. Which, you know, works, basically. Right, run that up. And it can run across there. Cool. Again, I say, like, aircon, this room should stay cool enough that it won't need aircon in summer. In theory. Worst comes to worst, I can come up with a solution. I think. Yeah, I mean, well, we're going to see. It should be okay to not need the aircon. We should be able to fudge it a bit. Keep fingers crossed. Right, sterile time. I've got so many resources. Like, that isn't expensive as flooring, but I got the money. I got the steel. I got the silver. Like, we are a very wealthy colony. We can just do that sort of thing. Right, I am going to. We're going to try again. We're going to give you the old healer mech serum. Nope, we've got another baby quagga on the go. I tell you what, Private Dylan's worked really hard on that spy, and I'm kind of gutted. It's just, well, I mean, it will probably be used at some point, right? I will have completely forgotten I've got it, but... but yeah, you know... You did some truly fine work to build the bionic spine so quickly. But, you know, the mech serum just did whatever. Jet is going to apply. Right, Jet, go for the Alzheimer's. Stab it in the brain, I guess. I think that's how healer mech serum works. Okay, Alzheimer's is cured. Because you're only 57, like, you got a long life and you're a good soldier. So you should be fine. Yeah. Okay, Chris, as we kept to our words. We absolutely 100% kept to our words. In that we said we'd fix them. They joined our colony. They have been fixed. You do need a gun, though. What gun would you like? None of those look any good. Don't think any of those are great. Is it the M20? Let's have a look what guns are in here. I don't really want to necessarily give sniper rifles. So I think the M107 is quite a powerful rifle. It is. Okay, M107 is a possibility. God, we've got a lot of We've got a lot of rifles in storage because I tend to want. Normally, I play with a lot of long range, a lot of snipers, but here I feel like we want to actually go for more close range fighting. And so the long range, the rifles are good, as I said before. We're quite good at taking down single targets. The rifles are great at taking down high hit point single targets, but when we're fighting sight stealers and waves of zombies, the sniper rifles are just not enough, really. What are you? 720 rounds a minute. Not that that's exactly relevant in this game. That fires the same rate. Does the same damage. Sure, I guess you can get the HK-33. I don't think it's a great gun, but it is a gun which, in you know, defense situation, would be very needed. Paul, you're not getting grenades. I'm sorry. A, you're a very good sniper, so you will have your sniper rifle, and that's it. And B, I don't trust you with grenades. Although sometimes you do drive the tank with the explosive cannon, so like, or sometimes you shoot the explosive cannon. I feel like that should scratch that particular itch, you know. Bradley in particular is devastatingly powerful. The Noodle Destructor is a big explosive shell. Admittedly, that fires, well, that's a flamethrower and small bullets, and that's lasers and small bullets. I guess the rocket tank is kind of explosives as well for you, you know. But yeah, I do agree with Pengu. We might have to go try and buy some more guns. The thing is, I'll buy some guns from the shop. I'll forget who needs them equipped, and I'll just forget. I feel like that's just the grand scheme of it, really. So I'm rearranging some characters because we've got people who are incapable of violence. Try to keep those that are able to fight together. It makes it slightly easier to fight. I mean, it's not perfect, but yeah. Jet is able to fight. I will remember the controls at some point. And now I've moved everyone around, I'm going to forget where they are on the list. I don't have any of the equipment for making a gun. I have not got a single. Well, I think I can make a gun in like that bench, but none of the fancy benches can I make any firearms in. I guess we can make charge weaponry if we really want. We can. Oh, we can make bullet storms. That's cool. Actually, quite cheap. Tell you what, that's really cheap. 50 plasteel and 2 advanced components for that gun. So this gun does not do a crazy amount of damage. Only does 3 damage, right? Doesn't sound like much, but once it starts firing, it doesn't need to reload. It just is a continual stream of. It's high armor penetration as well. Continual stream of like plasma or is it plasma energy? Run stream of electrically accelerated high-speed projectiles. Okay. So yeah, it also, because it's so fast firing and almost continuously, you can semi-stun lock people. People running at you, if they get hit, will suddenly slow down. So you can't completely stun lock them in place, but you can do a very good job of slowing down an advancing enemy at you with bullet storms. So yeah, they are way cheaper than I expected. What is Matthew making? Making a repair kit. Okay, that's cool. Halogen's making a flak vest. We're always needing flak vests. Although I should. Did we change them to wear the vests so we could wear parkas under? I think we did. I think I'm building the vests. Yeah, I'm building the vests rather than the jackets. I like the jackets, and it feels like the jackets should be better, but when we have issues with once they've got a jacket on, they can't wear like a parka or anything for the cold. Not that it gets too cold. Not that we really have that as a problem. Oh, I was going to say, is there a koala? But it's it is one of ours. Overthought is one of ours. It's fine. The koala is one of ours. Pulled, not getting grenades. I'm just going to tell you now, grenades are not covered. I do not use grenades in this game. They are the most dangerous friendly fire-inducing weapon in the and just game. I tell you what, that'd be an interesting statistic. How many Rimworld playthroughs have ended from friendly fire grenade incidences? I have never, even in non-streamed off-camera runs, I've never had a colony-ending grenade incident. But I can really easily see why you would and could have. Hell, I had a boomerlope ending game incident. For those of you who remember the streams, that one didn't go well. It was a funny death. It was bad. It was funny, and sometimes you've just got to respect the unfortunately hilarious deaths. But yeah, there's got to be a good number of gas. I don't know how you'd ever even be able to track it. I don't even know if the game would track that. But yeah. Fun times. Fun times indeed. Alright. How many beds can we get? We're gonna get. This is gonna be a massive hospital. Which, honestly, I feel like we could do with. What am I looking for? I'm blind. I'm completely lost it. That. Oh, wrong button. Forgot. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down here and I'm going to see how many beds it covers. And if we need another one, we can build another one. So yeah, this has got the sterile tile for the hospital. It's got the sterile walls. It's very fancy. Will be when it's done. Paul taking bits. In that case, send me on a solo mission away from the colony, equipped with a laser rifle and grenades, and see how I do. Rambo style. Oh, you'll be dead. Is that how you want to go? We'll send you alone to the aid request and see what happens. Yeah, what will happen is you will be killed. There is no. This game is tough. Again, like thinking of the random playthroughs. Who remembers the playthrough? It didn't last long, funnily enough. Who remembers the playthrough I did of the individual survivor? I think I tried a playthrough where we started off with. We had, I think it was Ewan as well, if I remember rightly. I might be wrong on the name, but the individual starting character. God, I've streamed for a long time. Streamed Rimworld for a long time. I think it's always good. It's always different. Weird things happen. And then I mod the crap out of the game. But yeah, you and Noodle Brain. Oh yeah, of course it would be Noodle Brain and Cora that would remember. Noodle Brain. Noodle Brain would probably be around. I don't know if anybody else watching at the moment. I can't remember if anybody else would have been watching way back then. But yeah, we had Ewan as the sole survivor or whatever. We tried to build a colony from that, and it started off all right, and then Ewan got attacked by a rat, and after I think got an infection from killed the rat, but got an infection from the rat bite, and then died. And that was it. That was the end of Ewan. So yeah, that went so badly, that playthrough. That went so badly. I think that was in the first hour or two. So yeah, that was not ideal. Yeah, anyway, saying there was one. I think it was the Boomerlope exploding the base was the one that we got. We had the man in black chasing down a kidnapper. I think that was the Boomerlope one. I can't remember though. I'm not sure if that got completely wiped or if I just decided to move on to a different colony after that horrific incident. I might have just done that. But yeah, I don't know for sure. I don't remember for sure now. I mean, we've had some pretty mad. I think it was the last game. We got very close to wiping early on. We had one pigskin with a shotgun that managed to fend off a kidnapper and saved everybody. I can't remember if it's this playthrough or the last playthrough. Was it this one before we got set up fully? This playthrough we had a terrible start. I'm trying to remember who it was. They may have died later on. It was the last one. Like I say, we did have one where the kill box was falling and the raiders broke and just decided that. So we were fighting, the raiders broke. They decided to run away, and as they were running away, they were going to kidnap people. and we had like one person left, the worst shot in the colony, had a shotgun and just chased down the people kidnapping and killed them and rescued people. But that was like teetering on the edge of game over at that point. That was absolutely teetering on the point of game over when we were like frantically chasing down the fleeing raider. This colony has generally been a little safer, a little more stable, aside from the Site Stealer raid. I don't know whether this one has had quite a lot of deaths. Some accidentals is going to happen. But yeah, the Site Stealer mess was probably the closest we came to a wipe with this, I think. Paul, the bits saying, allow my colonists to do the away mission. I wish to be remembered amongst the legends. Going off on your own on a suicide mission is not what gets you. Is not what gets you remembered. You will, you know, we will have forgotten before you even got to the to the place. You know, we do need our soldiers here. We can give Paul a t-shirt. That'll work. Normanton, thank you for the donation. And we should give Paul a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher, and then make sure everyone is behind them. So the problem we've got a little bit with our setup here, because we're all, the defenses are all so focused. Even if I did give a rocket launcher and we have everyone behind, like, I'm so likely to blow up important stuff of my own, like the walls and the turrets. It's yeah, that's why I don't really use the explosives, because by the time you've got them and they, you know, I guess unless you get them really early game, but like the sort of threats that I'm facing at the moment, you do more harm than good, because you'll blow up your walls, you'll change you'll open holes in your base. So I've got to be really careful with the Bradley. We saw it last time. It absolutely, but actually killed Absol outright because it was so destructive. It just fired and fired and fired. So yeah, we've got to be a little careful. We've got to think. Petrolhead also say, I remember one of the streams, James May walked off and then got kidnapped. And then the colony had to try and get her back. I remember James May's adventures. Not only does the cardboard cutout James May go on adventures, yeah, I do remember the James May getting kidnapped. Did we ever rescue James May? I can't remember if we ever actually rescued James May from that situation. I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think we ever did get James May back. I do agree with Turbo. The Vanessa and Longbow storyline is still the best. It is still easily the best storyline, Vanessa's and Longbows. Shall we say... adventures. Their turbulent relationship was there. Oh, was James May when... So yeah, we had one where, yeah, Raiders broke. We turned on the rocket. The Raiders were attacking the base. And when they fled, they, rather than fleeing out the way they came in, just wrecked the walls. And then with the next raid, yeah, I remember that one. So yeah, James May got kidnapped by those, but... And then I think we were dead, basically, at that point. Which does happen. This one here, we're probably going for the Anomaly victory condition more. Has Sakura made another masterwork? Yeah. Masterwork hospital there. Damn. That's such a huge hospital. Yeah. This is like... The thing is, like, we're sitting here reminiscing about random story. This is why I rate Rimworld as one of the very best games ever made. I can't think of another game. Even Baldur's Gate, and I adore Baldur's Gate. I would say this one for the storylines. Baldur's Gate would still be my top game. But I tell you what, this one, for the stories that it creates, is just... It's just staggering. There really is nothing else like it. I'm sitting here thinking, is there anything else like Rimworld that can generate stories in the way Rimworld can? And I'm just not sure if there is. I genuinely can't think of another game that can do what Rimworld does in terms of the story, and in the way and the depth that it can do as well, like the depths of the stories that it can create. And I mean, we were just dealing with bloody malaria and things like that. Oh, Dwarf Fortress is a great shout. I've tried so hard to learn Dwarf Fortress, but I just can't get into it. I really want to. I really desperately want to know and understand and get into Dwarf Fortress. I really, really want to get that one, but I think it's so complicated, and it hurts my brains. Yeah, the difficulty curve is just such. So much on that one. I've played it a bit every so often I get inspired. I'm like, right, I'm going to try again, and every time I'm about 2 hours in, it's like, I don't know what's happening, and I give up. So yeah, maybe one day I will finally figure it out, because I do want to figure it out because it's so cool. It's really very, very cool. It's Dwarf Fortress, but yeah. Alright, link those. We will just have some normal medicine stored on them. But yeah, like if I'm thinking of other games that that can do the same sort of stories. Yeah, there's not much. There's not much that challenges this. Oh, hen dogs died of fire, blood's sake. Harlequin, thank you for bits for saying. I played Dwarf Fortress and is a killer, but I have a really good base in that, and you need to have Dwarf Fortress hack, otherwise the bugs kill the game. Yeah, there's probably all sorts of different things like that. Yeah, it is. I maybe might. I think Dwarf Fortress. What was the other one that I was trying to learn? I just can't. Like, I really want to learn Hearts of Iron. Yeah, the World War II. It's Hearts of Iron, isn't it? Hearts of Iron, whatever number. I think it's a numbered one. I don't remember. I've got that as well, and I really want to. I really want to understand it and be able to play it, because it sounds like it would really be my sort of thing. I just can't. I just can't figure it out. Yeah, there are just some games like that just, even though like I do play like a fair amount of strategy games. There's like Crusader Kings 3 I loved, and I figured that one out. I don't know what it is with Hearts of Iron. Like, that's not even as crazy complicated as Dwarf Fortress. I just can't. My brain just can't figure that one. Pengy also does make a good point. Yeah, the Rimworld streams with the chat adopting characters and stuff does make this more entertaining. That is for sure. Because you're a bit more involved with the you're more involved. Like, well, even if you didn't name the characters, you'd still be because you'd have them around. But you're definitely more involved in them when they're named after viewers and and the like. For sure, that does also help with the storytelling. But yeah, everything. After the start of this stream, in which the storyteller was definitely out to get us, it's calmed down. It has calmed down. We are in a better place here. Paul, thank you for the bits. They're saying, okay, head chef here. Anyone for cookies? I mean, that is a more useful use of your talents, Paul. Actually, do you cook? I'm trying to remember. Oh, you are a very good cook, actually. Although you are gathering jade. Sure, why not, I guess. Go pick up some jade somewhere. Guess. We need to actually do something about our storage sheds, because they're all getting full again. Oh, I don't want to do inventory management again. So much stuff. There's so many things. And it's such a mess. It is just like a mind-hurting mess. I mean, to be fair, a lot of this, it's like jade and plasteel and uranium I really need to store somewhere properly. Because that's what's going to clear out a lot of the space there. Those are all largely filled with steel. I mean, that is just the steel room. Do I build another storage shed somewhere? Do I just go and have a little cry? Because I don't want to do Shelf Simulator again. That Harlequin thing, saying, glad you named it. The Bradley after me seems like it's a huge. It really is. It really, really is. Easily our most powerful defense vehicle. Well, okay, the Harlequin is our most useful, powerful, maybe offense vehicle. The Redeemers, well, both the Asylum and the Mython, they are better at, or I should say, they are useful for running over things. They are very useful because they will splat stuff. I don't think the Bradley's anywhere near as strong as that. So, yeah. Pengy, they were saying, they will FailRace onto the radio to call an enemy and insult them. I don't think I've got that mod turned on, I'm afraid. Because when I initially started this save... Oh, I just realised the workshop's really dark. Well, it says lit 50%. I do not believe that. That looks horrific. This room looks awful to work in. I feel like I'm going to need another light in here. Because, you know, this just looks way too dark. I mean, we can try. We will try and see. Sure, let's go call them. I don't have to say enjoyed Oxygen. Oxygen not included was one of those games that I really wanted to like, but I just couldn't. It's not a bad. I think it's a good game. It just did not capture my imagination or attention in the same way like Rimworld does. Nope. I don't have the mod where I can call in a raid for us. So unfortunately, we cannot do that. But yeah, Oxygen not included. It is a fun game. It just doesn't quite capture my attention in the same way. I don't know why. Like, it should. It should do, because it is that sort of thing. But yeah, I kind of like. I've played it like I did stream it for a bit. I've played it off stream plenty of times. I've tried various. I haven't tried for a while. I haven't thought about a game for ages, to be fair, to mention it. But yeah, it's an odd one because I should like it. And it's very well put together and everything, and I just don't quite gel with it. Tactical, what are you doing up here? Oh, you're just doing some stargazing. Fair enough. Just amongst the to be fair, actually, that is a very safe place. That is a very safe place. If I'm going to be chilling somewhere, you know what? Why is there blood? Whose blood is this? Blood of Sergio. Sergio, why are you bleeding? I don't know where you are. The list of people's way too long and I've moved it about and I don't know where Sergio Turbo is to shout at them. I presume that's old blood, right? I'm gonna say it's not current blood because they're asleep and they're healthy. But oh well. Yeah. Turbo saying, am I looking forward to Mafia the Old Country? I don't really know much about it. It's okay. What I know about it is it plays as ads on YouTube and it's astonishingly loud compared to whatever video I'm watching. That's my current opinion on it. Does look interesting, actually. I wasn't expecting like a Mafia game going older in terms of time. I did see somewhere it was supposed to be it wasn't an open world game. And do you know what? I actually kind of like that. As much as I enjoy open world games, I'm kind of a bit bored of open world games. I would rather just give me a good storyline, and you know, if the game's linear, that's fine. If it's a good story, linear games are fine. It's really like I've been playing Expedition 33, and I've been very much enjoying it, but in a way, I feel like if that game was less open world, it would not detract from it. I don't think it needs to be open world. So yeah, like weirdly, the fact that I think I'm right in saying this. I could be completely making up. I seem to remember reading it somewhere this morning actually. Like I'm actually more interested in Mafia being a sort of narrative linear game. So yeah, like, so sometimes you just want that. Sometimes that's just what you're after. We have got a farming trade. Is it going to be family? Oh. Christian, your lover has turned up. So, well, there we go. Fair enough. If I say I've ever played Horizon Zero Dawn, I haven't. I do want to. It's on the list. On the absolutely massive list of games that I will maybe play at some point. but no, I have not played that one. It does look interesting. It's on PC now, isn't it? Because I know that when it was a PlayStation 1, I have a PS4 and 5, and I don't really play it very often. But I think that one is now on Steam. But yeah. Actually, yeah, Blue Green, I kind of agree a little bit with the Metro ones as well. I like the early Metro games. I played a bit of the open world. I didn't play a crazy amount of them, though. I did like the early Metro games. They were cool. God, it's a long time since I played those. We're just going to talk about random games today. You know what? I'm fine with that. To be fair, like outside, it's like I have like two sorts of lists of games. I have games I play for work, if you like, driving games, occasionally things like Rimworld and Total War Warhammer, and then I have games I play for fun. And at the moment, the work games, you know, the usual GTA, Beam, whatever. So a little bit of MotoGP, something else that I've got slightly early access to that I'm probably not allowed to say. And then we've got the games that I play for fun and stuff. And yeah, that's at the moment is Expedition 33, and it is Oblivion remastered. They're the ones that I'm currently on the playing for fun kind of thing. A little bit MotoGP as well. I've actually been quite enjoying that one. Like, even though I'm not necessarily making a video on it, I've actually been really enjoying that one. I'm terrible with bikes, but the game's fun. It has got quite cold. It has got quite chilly. Minus 10 degrees. They're not great. So yeah, the crop's going to die. That's fine. Not too fast. We have 2,000 meals. We have 2,000 berry. Ooh, a slave ship. I shouldn't be excited about that. However, we can free some slaves and they can come join us. If they're any good. Like, I'm not going to recruit completely crap people, but, you know. Let's go and see what we can find. Mole, a quarry worker. Well, you know, we do have people. Actually, you're not bad. Staggeringly ugly and volatile, but a faster apocalypse survivor, quarry worker. You're pretty good. You can be a pretty good soldier, and then you can do... Yeah, you're actually a good character. That's great. Fazak? You any good? Ooh, you are a good soldier. I mean, you would just be on defense. You'd be on, I guess, defense construction, maybe a bit of research. But yeah, you would just be a solid soldier. And Greyhound. So we don't really need intellectual. There's no point. We've got nothing left to research. I guess maybe researching the anomaly stuff. I presume intellectual plays a part in that. I don't actually know. I feel like a language analyst would probably be good. Like a dedicated student language analyst would probably be good for researching the... and is a Neanderthal for Cora? Well, okay, sure. We're going to have to recruit them then. Probably, I don't think I know how old Cora's character is. They're all actually really good. Why are you only $300? Are you injured? Why are you so cheap? Like, you're... I feel like you're just a good character. I guess maybe like those traits aren't great. Like volatile's not great, and I mean that's not great. Fast loan. I feel like you're weirdly good, weirdly cheap for someone so good. Like I'm gonna get all of them. Like I think they're all good characters. They're all going to be helpful. Oh, you can hover over the market value to see why. Market value is just that. Not really telling much. Oh, info tab. Where am I looking? In character quality times 20%. What? I'm still not really sure. Like base value 1,700. Multiply. That seems wrong. Yeah, it does seem to be a bit, but like, that's a hell of a deal. Normally when they're that cheap, it's because they're injured or sick or something. That is odd. That might be one of the best. One of the best deals, best purchases you can bloody get. Right, do you want to buy some steel? I have so much. I mean, I guess they might have metal horrors. I don't know whether that's something that, like, it doesn't tell you, so they're not necessarily going to know. But, meh. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, you do want to buy my weed, though. Okay, you can't buy all my weed. You have nowhere near enough money. You don't have enough to buy half my weed. Sure, you can buy 500 weed from us. I could have sold you tea. I could have sold you anything, to be fair. Yeah, they just don't have. They don't even have the money for the copious amounts of herbal remedies that we can supply. But we're going to get 3 people, and we're going to sell a bunch of weed. And we've got all the bedrooms for 3 people. Fantastic. I'm going to have to build more bloody bedrooms now because we've filled everything. In digging into the walls we go. That's fine. We will have a corridor going out here. What is it? Is it we normally do this one? Maybe. Is that right? Am I remembering that one right? Yeah, 5 by 5. Cool. No, not quite that. Got to remember what I'm doing. I haven't built bedrooms for a while. I say that, like... Actually, that's going to be really annoying, because they're not quite in line. Oh, they're not going to be quite in line, are they? Because... No, actually, no, they will be in line. I'm an idiot. Because I put that one too close. It's fine, don't worry, people. I will not be annoying you with my terrible, uneven... Okay, there was a little bit of terrible... Well, oh, wait, I thought I clicked remove plans. I had not. It's fine. Nothing to see here. Not me being unprofessional. Right, there we go. I guess if we put some more bedrooms in there, how far does that go? Where do we want to dig it out to? I guess technically we don't need to dig that corridor out yet. That's more for future reference, that corridor. Drake, thank you for bits, saying, requesting one of the new colonists. It's called Railface. Sure, okay. We can do that. Right, let's actually just have a look. Well, before we do that, things to do. Let's do that. Now, Greyhound, you are a worker. So we will assign you to the worker. Mole, you are a worker, but you will take part in combat, so you will be soldier, and you are definitely a soldier. Right, okay. We will have... Railface, they are part of the colony. Firebird, thank you for the bits, for saying another one to be called Nokiosphere or Cube. Oh, I have to choose. Well, we're gonna go for the Nokiosphere. There we go. And their name's close enough to it. Also, yeah. Oh, I'm having a day. It's one of them. Nokiosphere, welcome. I'm not sure. I'm probably not pronouncing it right, but it's definitely going to be called the Nokiosphere from now on. Right, fantastic. Okay, you are 100% a soldier. You are certainly combatant. You, Greyhound, were you good with melee? Did I remember? You're okay. Probably not that fussed about giving you a weapon. I guess maybe we could give you some sort of melee weapon. Somewhere. Paul. Paul. Anyway, Paul has donated plenty of bits, so you want to name the last colonist Bacon Bap. Sure. You know what? I could go for a Bacon Bap. Actually, I feel like I could... there's never a bad time for a bacon sandwich. Unless you're really ill. That's fair enough. But, other than that, there is never a bad time for a bacon sandwich. I also like Pinky said that Cora's fiance should be Greyhound's name. Well, we'll see. We'll see whether Bacon Bap ends up with Cora or not. That is, I mean, it is the most likely. It is the most likely. Wow, Bacon Bap met one person in the colonist, and there's already a 1.3% chance. I don't think Cora's is going to be visible. Will Cora's be visible? It's still visible. Oh no, Cora. What have you done today? It was at like 7%. Why has it all gone to pot? It's not happening. It's really not happening for you, is it? Who are the others we didn't actually send out on there? Oh. Okay. Oddle's sister has arrived. Fair enough. Normanton, you has yours gone? Everyone's gone down. Everyone's relationship chances have plummeted today. I don't know why. Normanton, speaking of, thank you for the donation. Saying Alex is a heretic. Hail the cube. The cube is gone. All we have left are some monuments to it. But the cube has been smelted down into gold and made into a circuit board somewhere. Sorry. Fiber, say what wants to be called cheese. To remember James May say. If we get another one at some point, we might be able to have a cheese. They are named for now, but yeah. Oh, good old cheese. Tommy, thank you very much for the donation. Saying hello, Alex. I also have vehicles and mostly same mods in my game as you have. But can I get my road vehicle to go travel to a destination nearby? Clicks making the route. It does not seem to work. Am I failing the game? Or do I not get how it works? How do... I believe... So, if I've remembered correctly, I think you want to go down here. You want to go form vehicle caravan. It's easy to get it wrong, and I can't remember all of the details exactly on how to do it. I think if you form a... Because I have done it on this playthrough, and it was working no problem. I think you go for the form caravan here, you select your vehicle, you add your people, and all of that, and then you add your items into your vehicle, and then you add... I'm not going to do it because I don't want to send it on its way and mess something up. But yes, I think that is how to get the vehicles to work. So I don't know if you were doing something different, or if you tried that and it was misbehaving. I don't know. But I think to use the vehicles for it, I think if you click on your own town, do the form vehicle caravan, I believe that's how it works. I could be wrong because I'm pretty sure, because we have taken the tank out on a couple of adventures on this playthrough. And I have used the tanks in the past and in non-streamed versions, non-streamed playings of Rimworld. I've got the tanks travelling, so they definitely can do it. So, yeah. Hopefully that helps. If it doesn't, there could be a mod conflict going on. You know, if you've got a modded game, sometimes it may be a mod that I don't use or something that might be conflicting with them. Yeah, I can't, unfortunately, can't say on that one. But, yeah, give it a try. And hopefully... If you're not trying it that way, hopefully it'll work. If you are trying it that way, I'm not quite sure. If you do have aircraft, try those and see what it reckons. They can, because you launch them a different way. Like here, I can launch it from this bit basically, and then you can fly it over. What are you doing? Why are you wandering around, pointing your gun? Well, I guess they ought to. I don't know what they just looked like. It looked like they were about to go hunt something. I just couldn't figure out why. But no, they're just chilling. I got no use for like a farming trader. I guess maybe I could always get more food, but you know, Firebird, I give it. Same for Tommy. If you need help, Rimworld has a Discord help server, and they are very knowledgeable. I don't know what they're like with mods, of course. Those places, I'm sure there are plenty of people that can help with mods. Because yeah, I mean it's just like this Rimworld. If you are relatively new to Rimworld, this game, what I am playing here is so far removed from a base game Rimworld. So far removed, and I've played this game so modded now. Playing base game Rimworld would be really weird and feel a bit crap. But yeah. Oh, wild game lag there. Was worried. Worried we were going to have problems. Tommy Nation saying, gee, I sure fail at the game, even after playing it for years. But yes, it does work now. Hey! Yeah, it's one of those things, it's really easy to miss. It's really easy to miss. I'm glad that's working for you, though. Thank you. Aircrafts are indeed in the making. I'm glad my character is still not squished by a tank, though. Have a good one. Hey, you've been very helpful. You're in one of the very few functioning relationships. This one. And you've had 2 kids, I think. I think FailRace and Crossbow. So there we go. But I'm glad I was able to help you. It is though, like it's one of those because you play with all these mods, like it just doesn't tell you how it works. So it's just only by sheer luck that I discovered how it works. Because yeah, like send caravan like here, it doesn't quite work. So yeah, I am glad to have helped. Harlequin, thank you for the bits. So they just suggested an animal breeding program and naming all the baby. Jesus, that is possible. Maybe it wants the original Quaggas and Pangolians die. Maybe whatever we next open up the breeding program to, we can have. How old are these? Oh, they're only 5. Actually, they're going to be around for bloody ages. They're only 5. I don't know. I don't know a thing about the Pangolians. And admittedly, if they're endangered, I presume they're very rare. I get the feeling they're going to have a really long lifespan. I might be wrong, but just the impression I get from them. Well, I guess. Sometimes big animals don't always, like bigger animals, like dogs, the bigger the dogs don't tend to have great lifespans, but I guess elephants have long life. I don't know. Anybody know how long these things live? I don't know why, I'm just rambling and waffling. But I don't know whether this has like a expected life, like a life expectancy. No idea. I'm sure somebody will know somewhere. But yeah, this has just been a rambly stream today, hasn't it? Not that they're not always rambly streams. They always are. But yeah, you know, there we go. All the lights are working. I think everywhere. Most places are now illuminated. Even that corner there is amazingly. I think maybe the floor colour makes it look worse than it is. Okay, anyway, up to 20 years in captivity, unknown in the wild. Like, just the impression I get from them, just looking at them, feels like they're going to live longer, but I'm sure that's just me. Oh, we've found a cave. Cool. Good stuff. Thank you for building a roof there. We just found a random little bit of cave. Actually, wait, hold on. Could I use that as a way to vent? Could I use that hole as like a vent hole? Maybe. I don't know what, but I feel like having a hole. I feel like having a hole going to the sky in the mountain might help me. It does feel like a good thing. I'm just going to go and do... Actually, technically don't need to do that, I guess. I guess, yeah, we just need to put in that little bit of wall, and then we would need that bit of wall. Yeah, I guess we can use that to vent aircon or something. It's a tiny gap, but you know, I don't know if I'm going to actually use it, but I'm just like, there's a gap there that we could use. That's what I'm going for. We could vent. We could add an additional vent to the reactor room, although to do it, I'm literally going to have to dig a tunnel. It's going to be so stupid. However, to do it, I'm going to have to dig a tunnel, like just an L-shaped tunnel down there to there, and we can vent it that way. Oh, that's such a dumb thing, but it could work. It would work. They're helping me cool, because we might need another reactor at some point. 3 reactors is a lot, but we may need more power. Okay, well, either way, we've found this little spot, which is cool. All the places Sergio could eat, and they wanted to go eat in the little weird cave. I guess it would be kind of cool. Like, you could go sit in, like, look up at the stars in your little weird skylight of a cave. I can kind of get it, but it's also a bit weird. Our colonists are a bit weird and a bit odd. A bit unusual, a lot of them really, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised by such a thing. Right, smooth that wall, smooth that wall, smooth that wall. You can smooth along there. That's still got to be dug out. It's not too many of the crops are dying at the moment. It's only -4. It really isn't too bad. Right. Once you've unloaded inventory, we're going to get MG and the Bob. And we're going to drive the Bob and park it, hopefully, better. I think I'm going to park it there. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to shout at you. Smoothing a wall. It's going to take you forever. Who's unhappy? Noodle Brain. Noodle Brain. Actually, we've had relatively stable characters for a lot of this. Drowsy, then go to sleep. Like, I think they are going to sleep, to be fair. Oh. And MG, did I put you in the wrong place? Oh, I put you as a gunner. Whoops. Drive. Undeploy it so that it can move. Oh no, the animals have got the plague. Who's got it? Sergeant Cass, a naughty mouse, Bladus, and Lucky. Who's Lucky? Not actually sure who Lucky is in this colony. Okay, one of the lions. Do I have Eve? Oh, wait, I clicked on a door. Not here. Eve! Can you... Okay, you can tend to the animals. I had a feeling Eve was an alright doctor. Eve is a bloody good doctor, actually. I take that back. Okay, Matthew can't. I thought Matthew could, but... I'm hoping... Okay, Numot is 10. Okay, I think our doctors are waking up and going to go tend the animals. Cool, good stuff. I'll just let them do it. How is their recruitment of the prisoners going? I think it's going alright. It's not going to be today. That's down to 20. That's down to 20. That's harder than that. They are stubborn. I mean, I don't know if we want... Mute Hermit. Ascetic, very neurotic, psychically hypersensitive, and capable of social. It's not great. I mean, they're an alright character. They'll do a lot of farming for us and doctoring if needed. I guess they'll do a lot of farm. They're just going to live in the fields. They're just going to live in the fields, aren't they? On that one. What's making all the noise there? Maybe probably the refinery. So all the animals have got the plague. It's all the lions. Sergeant Cass, Naughty Mouse, blood is lucky that all the lions. So there's a lion. Unfortunately, the poor lion plague is going on. Northspeed got away with it. Lucky is currently beating it. A Naughty Mouse is currently beating it. You're fine. Cass is doing all right. Don't know where the other lions are. I'm sure we will spot them. A shame we can't build like a big vet. Oh, I forgot to get MG out of Bob. Good work. Thank you for parking my tank in a much better place. Or rocket artillery. Not really a tank, that one. But never mind. Activity is being kept low on these. They are fine. And yeah. I mean, they are all in a pretty good spot. I've just seen the time. It is that time. It is that time where we are going to be ending the wonderful Rimworld. We survived malaria, site stealers, and it was a horrific first hour, but we survived all of it. We survived all of it, which I am very, very pleased about. So, yeah. I hope you have enjoyed this game, this session, this stream, as much as I have. I always love streaming this game. It's always great fun. So yeah, I do hope you have enjoyed. Of course, a very, very big thank you to those who donated, those who subscribed. You know, it is always immensely, immensely appreciated. And of course, I thank you all just for watching, for spending your time here with us. I will be back on Friday. So the plan this, I'm not going to be around on Saturday. So I'm going to be streaming on Friday. Again, fingers crossed things can happen, but that's the plan this week. I won't be around Saturday, but I should be around Friday and Sunday. So I hope you will be able to join for that. However, that is going to be it. Yeah, from me for this evening. Until next time, a goodbye.